Once people begin recognizing discernment and standards, another layer starts becoming important. And that layer is alignment. Because even highly skilled practitioners or highly respected training providers are not automatically right for everyone. And this is really important to understand because transformation work is relational, which means the environment matters, the values matter, the style matters, the level of support matters, and the ability to engage honestly within that environment matters too. And this is where many people begin making much more grounded decisions. Because instead of asking who is the best, they begin asking who is actually right for me. And that question changes everything because some people need greater structure. Some need greater flexibility. Some thrive in high challenge environments. Others require greater containment and support. And highly competent practitioners and trainers recognize this. They do not simply force their preferred approach onto every person. They respond dynamically to what is actually needed. And this is one of the things real competency often looks like. It's not rigid certainty, but responsiveness. The ability to recognize what supports this particular person in this particular environment at this particular stage of development. And this matters because even exceptional training can be ineffective if the environment is not aligned with how someone learns, how they integrate, or how they develop competency. And similarly, a practitioner may be highly capable, but not necessarily the right relational fit for every individual. And this is why alignment really matters, because meaningful transformation requires trust, not blind trust, but relational trust. The ability to be open, be challenged, be supported, to be seen honestly, and remain engaged in the process. And not every environment creates that. Not every training provider creates that. And not every practitioner works in a way that supports every person effectively. And this is where informed evaluation becomes deeper, because now the question shifts again. Not, is this impressive? But, can I genuinely develop here? Will this environment support real competency? Does this provider develop practitioners or simply distribute information? Do the values align with what matters to me? And these questions are important because competency is not simply what someone knows intellectually. It is reflected through presence, responsiveness, decision-making, timing, attunement, adaptability, and the ability to work effectively with real complexity. And similarly, high-quality training environments do not simply produce graduates. They should be developing capable practitioners. And there is a profound difference between those two things, because one reflects completion, the other reflects embodied competency. And this is why alignment matters so deeply, because people do their best development in environments where standards are high, support is present, challenge is appropriate, and competency is genuinely cultivated. And once people begin understanding their own values, their own learning style, their own needs, and what genuinely supports their development, their decisions become much clearer, not from desperation, not from dependency, but from grounded discernment. And this is where transformation work begins changing completely, because people will stop searching for the loudest promise, the fastest certification, or the most impressive branding, and begin choosing from clarity, alignment, standards, and competency. And that creates an entirely different relationship with change, growth, training, and transformation itself.